Now, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look, Celtics want to handle business. And this is the Celtics. Look, before I get, you already know, like the vibe. I mean, you already know, like the channel, man. Like, share, sub, and all the above. Your boy X still free, but that's what I'm talking about. I'm here not just for the Celtics, but for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown was doing his thing. He was, bro, Nemhart, don't even try. You ain't got enough body. You need someone stronger for Jaylen Brown. That boy went off for 40 points. He was hitting threes, going at people's chests. He was all types of finishes. Some of them shots, they was off like he didn't shoot those shots ever in his lifetime. So it was like, oh. But overall, he had a fantastic game. And look, last year's playoffs, last year's finals, he showed why he deserved that contract that he got. In this year's playoff run, he's still showing why he need that contract he's got. Because let's keep it real. Tatum, relatively a no-show. And we could talk about all the other little things that he's doing, this, that, and the third. But like I said before, Tatum, we are paying you to put the ball in the basket, putting pressure on the defense so our offense can flow. Not just sitting around getting some easy buckets. And hey, look, I wasn't here. I ain't say nothing for the last game. Yeah, Tatum stepped up at overtime. I give it to him. But at the end of the day, that game should have never even been that close. With how they came out strong, they should have kept their foot on their necks. But they hey, look, this is basketball. This is the new age of basketball. 10 points isn't enough. You need to have 20 points, and that's still not enough. Because these teams can make quick runs, and that's what they show they're doing. Especially the Pacers. We got to give a shout-out to the Pacers because their offense is flowing, fantabulous, and make it do what it do. But Jaylen Brown, you did your thing, and you were showing these people why they paid you this money. And everybody's saying here, like, it should be higher than Jason Tatum. Trust me, I'm with you on that. But at the end of the day, Jason Tatum has to show up at some point in these playoffs. And I mean a consistent show up. Like, the whole game show up. He can't have these little spurts that he's having. Like, you out there for 38 minutes a game, and you having spurts. We need you to be consistent throughout. We watch Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James and all of them. They have an impact throughout the entire game. There's not too many games you sit there and be like, yeah, he doesn't have some type of impact throughout the game. And it's just like, all right, cool, 2-3 minutes, you don't, whatever. But you're going to have, in those 2-3 minutes is forgettable if you do something, if you do something impactful for the next 5 minutes after that. We could, all right, cool. In that 8-minute stretch, he was good. But you, Tatum, you were doing that. It's not 3 minutes or 5 minutes there doing your thing. You just throughout the whole quarter. I don't even know you're on the court. I don't even know your substitution pattern because it feels like you're not even there. It's getting me. Hey, look, Tatum's been getting me hot all playoffs because he hasn't showed up the way that we expect him to show up as a guy that we expect to be the best player on a championship team. He hasn't shown up in that regard. So I just want to give my kudos to Jaylen Brown because even last year, he showed up as much as he could. He had that bad, Warriors series, but he showed up. He tried. He gave it his all. I can't say the same for Tatum. It don't seem like it like he's out there, but it don't seem like he's being dominant. And that's what I'm here for, man. I'm just here. This series, I figured this series is going to be at least 5 games. Let's talk about the series now. I figured it was going to be 5 games. That first game was going to be the one that they stole, which it would have gave it, I would have sat there and be like, all right, now it's possibly a 6-game series. But I gave this series 5 games. Like I do with every Celtics games, because there's always one blunder, and they had that blunder, but Jaylen Brown hit that corner 3, brought him into OT. Once that shit went to OT, I just say, yeah, this is over. I know the Celtics is gonna win this. And JT showed up for that overtime. But I thought it was gonna be a 5-game series, just for the blunder of the Celtics. They always do one. But now Halliburton going down game 2 with a hamstring soreness. You know how that affects the way you move, the way you run. This might just be a 4-game series, especially the way that they smoked him without Hallie out there. Especially TJ McConnell, you're fantastic off the bench. But if you got to do star minutes against star players, I don't know. I still think you could etch one out. But now this is really a sweepstakes. This is sweepstakes territory. We're bringing out the brooms. And, like, especially if Halliburton doesn't play. And he has to be at 100 for them to beat the Celtics. So it's like, he has to have a fantastic game. That's if he's coming back. I don't know what's the progress. This was just last night. But these are the playoffs, and you know people always want to try to play. We saw OG go out there. He gave it 5 minutes. So I'm pretty sure Halliburton's going to go out there. You know, they rubbing on that leg right now. They got some ice packs, heat packs, all types of packs. They got the honey packs. They got everything on his legs right now. So yeah, I expect this to be a 5-game. If Halliburton doesn't play, 4 games. If the Celtics go ahead, I still have 5 games because I feel like the Celtics are going to do something stupid and lose a game. And that's the thing. They go ahead and lose games. They don't even. It's not like they go out there and the other team wins it. They just go ahead and lose games. So 5-game series. Jaylen Brown, kudos to you. You don't see, but I'm saluting you right now. Kudos. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Like, share, sub, and all the above. Your boy is signing out.